What up, what up, what up? All right, guys. So last week I made a video about the NASDAQ setting up for this giant potential breakout of this falling wedge. Here's the video that I posted last week. It was on June 28th. It predicted that the NASDAQ was going to break out because we were coming to the end of this falling wedge pattern, usually about 70-80% of the way through it. There's oftentimes when we see that breakouts, and here we are breaking out today. Only thing that kind of worries me about this breakouts is this volume. This volume is lackluster. You want to see this volume kind of engulfing all these previous ones and being greater than it. But what I think might be happening is people might be waiting to see if we can at least break above this 297 area on the Qs, which is a proxy for the NASDAQ, for those of you that don't know. So I think once we get a breakout about this 297 area, that's when the volume might come in. That could be tomorrow, a little Friday rally heading to the weekend. But then we're going to probably find resistance up here around this 315, 314 area on the NASDAQ. So what we could see is price break above this 297 tomorrow, move up here to resistance in the next week or so, and then in the coming month, retest this breakouts before we ultimately get to move higher to potential new all-time highs the next year or two. There's lots of risk assets right now that are about to break out of massive resistance levels. I mean, just look at ARK, which is an ETF. A lot of people use it as a proxy just for risk assets and engaging the markets. But for multiple weeks here, we've finding resistance on the daily time frame, retesting it. We got to get above basically $47 a share on ARK. With, once again, you guys know it, volume confirmation on the breakout level. We need to have these risk assets break out of these levels to actually see the markets continue to do all-time highs. It's going to be hard for the Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all of those to help the market move to new all-time highs unless these risk-on assets actually continue to rally too. We've got Bitcoin breaking out today on the daily, breaking out this W pattern here on the daily. Volume should be nice. I mean, Bitcoin still has like another 4 hours before its candle closes. So we're ultimately probably going to come up to this $23,000 area, $22,000 area on Bitcoin before we find a little bit of resistance. Keep an eye on this tomorrow, guys. If the NASDAQ fails to break above 297 on the Qs, and then we're going to see risk assets crushed because a lot of them today are up massive. I mean, Coinbase is up 10% today. A lot of risk on assets are up massively. So trade smart, keep an eye on 297, and then maybe the next week or two, I'll make a video about it, but keep an eye on like the 314, 315 area on the Qs. All right, peace.